This is a CBS 4 News update.
Good morning, I'm Lauren Pastrana. Another video involving a BSO deputy is raising questions about the department's use of force. This video appears to show a deputy striking David O'Connell, who's partially restrained on a hospital bed at Broward Health North. In the police report, the deputy says that the suspect pushed him first, but the body cam video does not appear to show that. The chief assistant public defender calls the deputy's actions inexcusable and wants prosecutors to review the case. O'Connell was arrested in January after a confrontation in Pompano Beach. The Broward Sheriff's Office says it's investigating. A sudden twist in the legal case of the confessed Parkland shooter. Killer Nicholas Cruz is about to come into a sizable amount of money, and his windfall could lead to a major delay in his criminal case. Since his arrest, the Broward Public Defender's Office has represented Cruz because he was deemed to be indigent. But now the public defender is saying Cruz is about to receive more than $430,000 from a life insurance policy, presumably from his late mother's estate. The public defender says it can no longer represent Cruz because he can afford his own lawyer, and they're asking the judge in the case to remove them as his attorney. Legal experts say hiring a new lawyer will take time and could cause delays in the case. Family members of the Parkland victims told CBS 4 News that's devastating in their search for justice.
I want this trial over with as soon as possible. I want the murderer, brought to justice. And I don't want any more delays. The longer the delays, the more pain it is for all of the family members.
The trial was supposed to start in January of next year. A sad update now on a Miami Gardens boy who suffered severe burns over the weekend. Authorities say the injuries were just too much for the 4-year-old. He passed away on Wednesday. The mother's boyfriend, 23-year-old Khalil Jabali, says he put a bowl of hot water on the counter and went to check on another child. He says when he came back, he found the boy on the floor, moaning. Jabali was charged with aggravated child abuse after hospital workers discovered that the boy was bleeding in his brain and had broken ribs. Jabali could be looking at more charges in the wake of the boy's death. Lawmakers in Tallahassee are expected to discuss a bill today on the issue of texting while driving. The Florida Senate is debating a bill that would make it a primary offense. That means you could be pulled over just for texting. Right now, Florida is one of only 4 states where you can only be cited if you are pulled over for something else. The House already passed its version of the bill, but the House and Senate cannot agree if typing a message versus just reading one should be considered different things.
Now, CBS 4 weather with meteorologist Lisette Gonzalez.
Happy Thursday, waking up to a beautiful start, a little milder as we look from our Miami camera, already seeing mid to upper 70s in Miami, Fort Lauderdale and Key West. At least we're nice and dry and quiet. The rain chance very low today. The breeze out of the east-southeast 6 to 12 miles an hour, and that onshore flow, especially with that southerly component, is what's going to keep us warmer as we get into the afternoon. Highs will be in the upper 80s and a little more humid with a mix of sun and clouds. There could be a stray shower, but tonight mild with low to mid 70s and partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow you'll need your umbrellas, and also you're going to want to stay tuned to CBS 4 and connected to CBSMiami.com, as we are going to see a frontal boundary that will lead to the chance for a few strong and isolated severe storms. There is a marginal risk for parts of South Florida, meaning the potential for lightning, gusty winds, heavy rain, the slight chance of small hail, although the highest risk for that severe weather will likely be through much of central and parts of North Florida. But really the entire state of Florida will be dealing with more moisture and the chance for some showers and scattered storms. With the upper 80s for your Friday, and this front is not going to bring us a cool down this weekend. We will continue with the warmth and the humidity, highs in the upper 80s, and the chance for spotty storms Saturday and Sunday.
Lisette, thanks. That's the news for now. You can always find us on CBSMiami.com and tune into CBS 4 News at 5, 6, 7, and 11 for all of today's important headlines.